and to Samaje Perine. We're underway in Charlotte. Returnable inside the 5. It's Perine. Perine's got a lane. Perine trying to cut to the outside, and he's tripped up from behind. Nearly busted one to open the game. Farley makes the tackle.
Ogunbowale is one of the 2 back deep to receive for the Texans, and we are underway. An AFC South matchup between the Texans and the Titans. This will be returned at the goal line by Dameon Pierce, and Pierce breaks a few tackles, breaks to the outside, he might get away. He's over to the sideline, he's got a couple of men to beat, and he's knocked out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
25th catch of the year for Addison, and a first down in Bears territory at the 49. Aaron Jones bouncing to the outside, steps through a tackle, and Jones turning on the Jets. One man to beat, and he's shoved out inside the 10 by Kevin Byard. First and goal, Minnesota.
This will be the 10th play of the drive. Titans have the fewest 10-play drives in the NFL. They're going for it all. They've got it all. Westbrook Akine. He beat Derek Stingley. It's 38 yards, and the Titans take the lead.
So now first and 5. Darnold with time. He wants to go deep for Addison, and it is caught inside the 5 at the 2. Jordan Addison.
By far the best division in the NFC.
Second down at 1 as Richardson goes deep, and it is caught by Pierce.
The situation they wanted to stay out of.
He's in time in the pocket. He's going long. He's looking for Ridley. He's got him. And Ridley will run into the open field out of bounds at the 15. Jimmy Ward couldn't keep up.
Look for play action pass at him at some point.
On first down. Off the play action, they will go to the middle of the field for Tank Dell, and Dell's got it. A little spin move. And he's down to the 21-yard line. Darrell Baker was in on the coverage.
17-0 Mayfield to Bucky Irving. We've said that a bunch today. Irvin slipping tackles. We've said that a bunch today. And look at Irving go. Trying to turn it upfield and caught from behind close to midfield.
And the Texans, who have 67 points off takeaways, second most of the National Football League, have the ball at the end of the first half. Going long for Nico Collins. He's got it.
That means look at the slot receiver to either side because they've got 2 safeties covering him.
Levis hands it off to Pollard, and Pollard's got room on the outside. Pollard sprints inside Texans territory, and a quick stiff arm of Stingley out of bounds.
Your best players continue to play that hard in a season like this.
14 seconds, need about 20 yards to get in the field goal range. Looking for more, over the top. It is pulled in.
Justin Jefferson in motion on first down. Quiet day for Jefferson, 1 catch for 7 yards. Darnold going up top early, and he finds Addison, and Addison bouncing off a tackler down the sideline. Addison down inside the 10.
Cam Robinson both have been ruled out for the second half.
Ooh, 2 big losses, Laura. Thank you very much. Caleb Williams finds DJ Moore on first down, and Moore breaks 2 tackles. Moore, a little stutter step, looking for a block, dancing midfield, and he slides down at the 33 of Minnesota.
That has happened in this game. That is not acceptable, and that does not demonstrate growth.
May again. Football's out. Dolphins got it. Jordan Brooks with the scoop, and the nightmare for New England continues.
And again, Petrie's out with that shoulder injury sustained in the first half. Levis has it intercepted. Jimmy Ward. He could go the whole way. He's got Levis to beat. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. The game has flipped.
Irving. And Irving breaks a couple of tackles. Irving's got some daylight. Mayfield blocking for him. Irving still going to the 40-yard line.
4th and 15 from the Miami 38. May. Robinson, boy, had his hands on him again. May puts his back into it towards the end zone, wide open. and they got it for the touchdown. It's Hooper.
Last 3 drives, 13 plays, -1 total yards for the Titans, and the pick 6. Okonkwo, he's got some inside Texans territory, inside the 35-30, 25-20. He may go, stiff arm, end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
25 of 35, 290 yards and 4 touchdowns. Well, the football was loose. It's picked up. Gonzalez on the scoop, and now it's a foot race. Gonzalez in for the touchdown.
3 ability to stop the clock, 2 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning. They can kick this thing deep.
Line drive to Turpin, and it bounces through his legs. Here he comes. Devontae Turpin spinning 3. Here he goes. Fastest man in the NFL. Devontae Turpin takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dallas.
Romo to kick it off. DeAndre Carter from the 5-yard line. Carter looking for an opening. Finds one. Carter across the 40. Breaks a tackle. Carter across midfield. Trying to find a little redemption. And he's to the Vikings 40-yard line.
Big time players. They're going to find them in these situations.
We're down to 47 seconds left. Mahomes out of the pocket. Mahomes on the run. Takes a look around. Oh, Mahomes is still going. Slips away for a huge gain. 2 seconds on the clock. The kick. Schrader. He knocks it through. The Chiefs are a winner today in Charlotte. Kansas City gets it done late. 30-27 the final.
Tackle them in bounds. They're made to play in these styles. Now they can just unleash at the quarterback.
Half a minute, no timeouts. Daniels throws down the sideline for Terry McLaurin. McLaurin is loose. Lightning strikes twice in Washington.
Last time he went to the left.
He goes straight ahead this time, and it's picked up, and that'll put the nail in the coffin. End-to-end Wanye Thomas. Although you can make a pretty good argument he should have went down.
29 yards for the win. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Minnesota Vikings win it in overtime. 30-27.
So able to get 3 points out of that.
Laube, he's going to have to run it out here at the 1. The rookie out of New Hampshire. Oh, he's got room. Looks, can he bring him down? No. And then he's knocked down. Key out of bounds. His first carry in the NFL was a fumble.
This offense in these man-to-man situations have much more efficiency. He's a great matchup whoever he goes against.
Samuel trickery. Oh, it's a flea flicker. Allen now coming back underneath Samuel. He's got a wall. Cuts inside. Deebo Samuel inside the 20. What a play that was. And Samuel's first touch is a big one.
To be a 3rd sack in the last couple of games. Smith underneath to Smith and Jigba, and he's got a lot of real estate in front of him. Good block by Cody White, and it's first down and goal for Seattle on the first big play for either team in this first half.
Messy pocket. Intercepted. Picked off downfield by Brandon Jones. A block by McMillan. A block by Sternad. A block by Franklin Myers.
Oh, Murray keeps it. Murray being chased by Witherspoon. Floats for Wilson. Off target to Kobe Bryant. And there goes Kobe Bryant. With a house call for Seattle. And a Marshawn Lynch homage.
High throw is picked off. It's McKinney again. Xavier McKinney. blocks, down the sideline he goes, finally knocked out of bounds inside the 25. For the 49ers, down 24-7 here. As Allen gonna let one go in the middle. Oh, what a catch by George Kittle. It was behind him. He spun around to get it. That was sick.
3rd and 4 after the 5th Seattle sack. Murray launches. Wilson came down with it. What a catch!
And today he is in that neighborhood. 3rd down and 5. Here comes Wilson. There goes Mims. Blocked by Sutton. Down the sideline. Polamalu shoves him out of bounds.
Again, you got Allen in there, who's been a backup to Purdy for a couple seasons, and now he's forced into a fourth quarter game where it's basically a pass-a-thon.
He slips again. Allen hit. Ball is loose. And is picked up by Green Bay. Lucas Van Ness got the sack. Packers get it back.
Third and 13 for Desmond Ridder. Blocked by Miller. Hit. The ball is free. Jumping on it was Roach. They're calling it a fumble, and the Broncos have retrieved it.
Longest run with the Rams. You have to go back to his Lions days for a run that long. It was 15 on that one. And Williams busting through into the secondary. Pulled down to the 16-yard line. Their adjustments will wait. It's the Eagles beginning at their own 30 with Saquon Barkley as the running back. And you said it, Chris. Big opening. Barkley let loose. Saquon will take it the distance. Touchdown. Terrific blocking up front. And Barkley goes 70 to extend the lead. Milestone. A 6-yard shy of a career high for rushing yards. And he's got it. And he's got more. And he's going to go all the way. What a night. What a season. What a player.